Hello students, good morning and welcome to Top Class Physics channel, and I am back with another video, another question, and I am going to solve this question. So not only just solve this question, I have to clear all the concept behind this question. Okay, this question is from straight line motion in class 11. So this is basically IIT 2004 question, right? And one question is came from IIT 2004, directly came it is came in NEET 2021. So this type of question are very important for JEE level and NEET level, right? The previous year IIT level question, right? So let's solve it. One body start from rest at time t equals to 0. So this is the time axis and this is acceleration axis. So this is a 0. So bodies come body start from rest at t equals to 0. The acceleration time graph is shown. The maximum velocity attained by the body will be. So what will be the maximum velocity, right? There are four options is given here, that is 110, 55, 650 and 550 meter per second, right? So for to solve this question, there are various ways to find the maximum velocity. So I am to solve in two ways. Okay, whatever is easier for you, you can choose it, right? So our first way to solve this question, for this type of graph, this is a straight line, right? This is a straight line. So what will be the slope of this straight line? This is the slope. So and if I find the tan theta, so this is angle theta, so this is same as this theta. If I find the tan theta, I will get the slope of this curve, right? So what will be the slope? Say m equals to, so for whole slope, so if I take say a, b and c, for this triangle, this slope is similar to this slope. So what will be the slope value? That is perpendicular by base. For this theta angle, tan theta will be perpendicular by base. That means perpendicular is 10 and base is 11. So 10 by 11. So this is the slope. And this slope is negative because this angle is clockwise. So that's this slope is negative, right? So if I want to write the equation of this straight line, so the equation for straight line is y equals to mx plus c. So in y-axis there is acceleration, that means y is say a, and slope m is value is for this straight line is 10 by 11, and x-axis, that is t here, plus c. C means this line is cutting at this point the y-axis, that is plus 10. So c value is 10 here. Now this is our equation of this straight line. So if I want to find the velocity, so acceleration means dv dt, the change in velocity with respect to time. So v, if I want to find v, so a dt, if I integrate it, then I can easily dv here, I can easily find the value of v. So here acceleration is given here, and to find v, so v means a dt, integration of a into dt. So a value is here, that is minus 10 by 11 t, minus 10 by 11 t plus 10, right? The integration dt. So if I integrate it, that is 10 by 11 minus 10 by 11 is constant. So if I want to integrate it, the t, that is t square by 2 plus, that is 10 into dt. So if I integrate it, that is 10 and dt integration is t. So this is our integrate value, and the integration constant is c. So here one initial condition is here, that means the body start from rest, that means v equals to 0. Rest means v equals to 0, velocity is 0 at time t equals to 0. So if I put it at t equals to 0, v equals to 0. So if I put it, I will get c equals to 0. So our actual velocity equation is v equals to minus 10 by 11 t square by 2, that means say this is 5 t square plus 10t, right? Why 5? Because 2 and 10 it will cut and I will get 5. So minus 5 by 11 t square plus 10t, right? This is our velocity equation. So here I am to find the maximum velocity. So if I want to find the maximum velocity, so for maximum velocity, dv by dt must be 0 to attain maximum. That means dv by dt, what is the dv dt? That means acceleration. So where acceleration is 0, that means velocity is maximum. Where acceleration is 0, velocity attains maximum, right? So here you can see from the graph directly then that acceleration is 0, the acceleration value is 10 here, then decreasing, and at it is 0 at t equals to 11. that means acceleration is 0 here. This is the point where acceleration is 0. So you can easily find the t value at t equals to 11, acceleration or dv dt value is 0. That means here velocity is maximum. So just put over here t value is here. If I put t value, this is minus 5 by 11 t square plus 10 into t. If I put the t value 11 here, that means the value will give us the maximum velocity. That is minus 5 by 11 into t square means 11 square. That means 11 into 11 plus 10 into 11. Right? Yes. So 111 will gone. That is minus 55 plus this is 10 into 11. That is 111. So that is 55 plus 55 meter per second. So this is our V max. So not this is V max, this is V max. So our V will be the right answer. Okay, so this is one way to solve it. If it is lengthy, then you can avoid it. I'll solve it another way that is more simpler. This is conceptual. This is mainly a conventional way you can use it. But if I want to solve it, say first of all, any acceleration versus, this is our second way. Okay, first way will gone. I'll get already I got my answer. So in second way, acceleration versus time. In acceleration versus time, whatever the curve, maybe this or maybe this or maybe this, whatever the curve, the area under this curve. Say this is our curve. The area under this curve will what give us, right? So say this is our curve normally, and area under this curve will give us what. That is, you can see here, this is the change in acceleration, this is change in time, right? This axis is change in acceleration, this axis is change in time. So this is the acceleration value and this is time value. So acceleration value is suppose a1 and time is t1. So if I multiply it, a1 into t1, of course half will come, that is area is, normally this is the total area is a1 t1, but I want to find this area. So a half into a1 t1. So it is always give us, you can see the unit is meter per second square and time unit is second. So 1 second will gone, that is meter per second. So always give us a velocity value, right? So area under the curve means the area will give us, if I find the area under this curve, acceleration versus time axis, in acceleration versus time, if I find the area under this curve, it is always give us the velocity, right? So in similar way, if I find this area under this curve, it is also give us the velocity. That means the change in velocity for this curve. So that is change in velocity dv or del v, you can say. Change in velocity, that is area under this curve. So this is a triangle, right? This is a triangle. So just find the value of, find the area under this curve. You can easily find, that is half into, this is the height is 10 and this base is 11, that is 55 meter per second. This is change in velocity. So what is the maximum velocity? You know, at starting point velocity was 0, that is this is the rest condition. So the change in velocity is 55. So if initial velocity is 0, that means our maximum velocity should be 55 meter per second. So this is our maximum velocity. So this is the change in velocity. Initial velocity is 0. This is rest condition. So that means maximum velocity, of course, 55 minus 0. This is change in velocity. Of course, will give us 55. So this is our what maximum velocity. So option B, it is our right answer. So you can use this way also. This is very simple, right? Okay. So that's all for today's. You can find it another way also. So if you find it in another way, respectively these two way, so just write it in comment section, right? Okay, thank you so much for watching this video. Please share this video with your friends and please support us. Thank you so much.